Something is here, and it is severe. And God is saying, I want to warn my people of the covenant that I have established with them. And that's why you have to be persistent. That's why you have to be attentive. That's why you got to be determined. That's why you got to hold on to the tools that God gave you. And you don't let that hammer down. You don't take another tool from someone else. You don't look over YouTube and ask YouTube and Google how to build your relationship with God. God has already put in place how to build your relationship with God. All you got to do is use the tools that He gave you. And you're wondering why you're not seeing significant results. I must pose the question, are you using the tools from God? The tools that He gave you in prayer, fasting, serving Him, being committed and faithful. Why? Because your covenant is on the line with God. And God is saying that I've been carrying you. That's why you haven't committed suicide. That's why you are now thinking better about yourself. That's why the dream is becoming more true every time you are alive, because it was God that was carrying you. In spite of the pain, in spite of the past, in spite of all the mockery, in spite of all the frustration, it is God that has been carried. Now, let me tell you something where God is taking His church. God now is bringing His church to a whole different environment. He's taking His church to a whole different environment. I want you to take another dose today. You are in another environment. You're in another environment. Although you only have the resources that God preserved for you, you're in another environment. Although you have the materials to build something that is going to get God's attention, you're in another environment. I want that in your spirit. I don't care what took place yesterday, 2 months ago, 8 months ago. You're in another environment today. Today, you're in another environment. After the water receded and it was good for Noah and his family to exit out of the ark, Noah did not go building relationships. That was not the first thing he did. He did not go and start building a reputation for himself. That's not the first thing that he did. He didn't go and try to find his contacts and see and reminisce on the old relationships and the old world and the old order and all the old. That's not what he did. He didn't start crying and being full of sorrow and just, Lord, what's next? Let me tell you something. When God brings you to a new environment, I don't want you to start reminiscing on all the bad and all the old. No, I want you to remember His covenant. Where He's taken you and how He preserved you and how He's given you power. You understand what I'm saying? For your purpose. Everything you need is in that ark. Just like it was for Noah. Everything. Food, preservation, tools, family, wife, children, everything that he needed. You're in a new environment, and God is giving you everything that you need. I know there's a lot of evil out there, distractions. They keep you from remembering God's covenant. But today, you're in a new environment, and you will remember and honor God's covenant. And get focused again. I said, underneath the table. No documentation. That begging mentality. God said, that's not the covenant I had in store for you, because in my covenant, I even preserve seed time and harvest. That's for you to prosper. I don't got time to finish this, because I want to honor my time. But I do got time to tell you this. You're in a new environment. Build your altar. What's your problem? What's wrong with your hands? What's wrong with your lips? You want to know how to build? Start opening up your mouth and giving Him praise. Start telling God that, Lord, I no longer want to be like the old. I know you have destiny, you have purpose for me. I want to be new. I want to be who you designed me to be. You took the time out to fearfully at church. But it's something about when you begin to remember God's covenant for your life. You don't got time for foolishness. You don't got time for games. You push it 40. You don't got time. And some of us are pushing up the age. I'm not even going to get myself in trouble yet. I don't know why you pulling me up at the church. Some of them pass us a good sermon, but I don't want to hear no buts. So I got a way of standing in my own lane. But if some